that are going to be occurring soon. Another maybe 15, 20, 25 years from now. At that time, Nabi Isa alayhi salam will be sent back, coming down from the sky with his hands resting on the wings of alayhi salatu wasalam. Dajjal is going to attack Medina. He's going to land outside of Medina on a marshy, salty land. And when that happens, every kafir and every munafiq, disbeliever and hypocrite in Medina will be sent out or will leave to join Dajjal, or pitched out of Medina to join Dajjal. But Dajjal will not be able to attack Medina because the angels are going to guard Medina. On that day when the Israeli army lands outside of Medina, Israeli Air Force and armed forces, and they're there camped outside of Medina, the attention of the whole world is going to focus on Medina on that day. Medina will be the center of the world on that day. And then the world will witness what Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam said 1400 years ago. The angels are going to divert his attack from Medina to Damascus. And so the world will see the Israeli attack diverted to Damascus. And on that day, Medina will be once again in center stage in the world in AKHIR ZAMAN. We have a little booklet at the back there, only 30 pages long or 35 pages long. Medina returns to center stage in AKHIR ZAMAN. We have it in English, we have it in Bahasa. Please read it. When that attack is diverted to Damascus, Imam al-Mahdi would be there in Damascus already. He would be in the masjid. It will be the time of Salat. The masjid will have gates around it, barricading it, indicating a state of great insecurity, anarchy, great violence. So the masjid is barricaded. And as the people are about to perform the Salat, perhaps Salat al-Fajr, and the Imam is about to lead them in Salat, Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, at that moment Dajjal will be outside, waiting. The Prophet said that he'll be followed by 70,000 Jews from Isfahan wearing their Persian shawls. It is at that moment, and not before, that Nabi Isa alayhi salam would return. Not a moment before. The attack on Medina has to take place. Israeli forces have to be outside of Medina. The angels have to divert the attack to Damascus. We have all of this detailed information. What are we doing with it? These are events. As he comes down in the masjid, the Imam will see him, and the Imam will recognize him, and the Imam will say, "This is Nabi Isa alayhi salam." He would then invite Nabi Isa alayhi salam to lead the Salat. And Nabi Isa alayhi salam would say, "No, you've been appointed as Imam, you go ahead and perform the Salat." And he, Nabi Isa alayhi salam, will join in the saf and perform salat the way we perform salat as taught by Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. So the Sharia that came with Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam will be recognized by Nabi Isa alayhi salam and followed. After the salat is over, then Nabi Isa alayhi salam would order, open the gates, because the gates are locked. And as the gates are opened and he comes out, Dajjal sees him. And the Prophet said that when Dajjal sees Nabi Isa alayhi salam, Dajjal is going to melt like salt melts in water, indicating extreme fright. And then Dajjal is going to flee. So today they are stamping their bloody feet on the ground, oppressing us. But tomorrow they're going to be running. You just have to wait. Hold on. Don't give up. Tomorrow they're going to be running. And he's going to flee. And Nabi Isa alayhi salam is going to follow him, pursuing him from Damascus to a place called Lud in the Holy Land. And there Nabi Isa alayhi salam will overtake him and kill him, and then raise his hair to show the blood. This is not symbolic. This is real. This is real. And that's the end of Dajjal. My opinion is that Dajjal now passes into non-existence. Non-existence. That's it. He does not appear again in history, in this world or in the next. He passes into non-existence. He's a special creation of Allah, an evil creation. Can Allah create evil? Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq min sharri ma khalaq. Yes, Allah can create evil. This is a creation of evil by Allah. No human being was created evil. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. Every human being is honored by Allah by virtue of being a human being. Dajjal is not honored. So Dajjal is not a human being. Dajjal will appear in the form of a human being. But you don't have to accept my view. Remember that. You do not have to accept my view. Can an angel appear as a human being? Of course. Jibreel alayhi salam in the masjid as a human being. Jibreel alayhi salam with Maryam alayhi salam. Can a jinn appear as a human being? I know you're going to tell me lots of them in Washington. Yes, Iblis appeared as a human being when the Quraysh were meeting to decide what to do about Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu. Iblis appeared as an old man with a walking stick. So if an angel can appear as a human being and the jinn can appear as a human being, why is it so difficult to accept that Dajjal can also appear as a human being? And so there is no resurrection for Dajjal, and there is no judgment for Dajjal, and Dajjal is going to neither go to heaven nor hell. Rather, he's going to pass into non-existence. But these are my views, and you must not accept my view unless and until you are convinced that it is correct. You must listen to those who are critical of me, and there are lots of them out there who are critical of me. Listen to them. I ask you to listen to them, but they say, don't listen to Imran Hussain.